What do you think of Mike Brown, the Sacramento Kings head coach, being unsure if Sasha Vezenkov will be the part of Kings rotation?
I don't think it's anything weird. I mean, he's a newcomer in the NBA. He has to adjust. His defense, first of all, has to adjust because we all saw how much praise his shooting and his offensive ability got from Kings players, Kings coaches. They were really amazed by that. But there are no doubts about his impact offensively. But on the other side of the court, how he's going to hold up against his opponents. And, you know, if he's paired with Sabonis, he has to be at least average or above average to stay on the court in that lineup. So I'm not surprised. He is a newcomer. He is from Europe. It goes both ways. Like we say for NBA guys who come in to play in Europe, there's going to be an adjustment period. It's the same thing for Vezenkov. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not in the rotation to start, although I think he's going to be. In my eyes, his role is going to grow over the course of the season because it's normal, because it's different speed, it's different court, it's different game. I mean, it's going to be tough for him, especially on the defensive side. So for me, it's nothing weird.
I try to stay away from any conclusions when we speak about the preseason. It doesn't really bother me how long this transition process might take for him. I just hope that it goes well in general for him because we're talking about the EuroLeague MVP. And there's this thing with the NBA people. When they think about the potential transition of European, especially matured EuroLeague players to the NBA, they look for comparisons. They like to go for comparisons. Okay, if this guy is great off-ball player, let's check for his best possible comparison in the NBA. What could be his ceiling, or what could be the red flags of the same type of players who made it to the NBA, but couldn't deliver. So for the EuroLeague MVP, if let's say Sasha Vezenkov fails, for any other EuroLeague MVP, it might just add another red flag or labor among some NBA people, decision makers, and scouts, saying that okay, this title, this recognition, this kind of significance, and the way he dominated the EuroLeague was huge, was extraordinary. But then in those future conversations, it could mean basically anything. And I agree. I mean, it all goes. Each individual is different. Each MVP is different, and he brings a different skill set. And you shouldn't consider playing based on his awards like the MVP. You should focus on his skill and potential and some other qualities like size and stuff like that. But as I said, NBA people, they like comparisons, and especially when it's still kind of, they don't trust Europeans that much. It would be just another bad thing, bad reason not to invite EuroLeague player to the NBA, or not to give him an opportunity and a good contract in the future. So I just really hope that Sasha Vezenkov or Vasilij Micic, Dante Exum as well, they will find their roles and rhythm, because so far the preseason was not that easy for all of them.